in a universe where life does not end at death. We explore the infinite possibilities forged by our very minds. Welcome to Arthadian Anthologies. Before we get started, I just want to inform you that this series was recorded over Discord. If the quality dips, it's due to connection issues. Greetings, fellow travelers and storytellers. Welcome to Reborn in Power series, featuring Dr. Cal, his creation Proto, and his bodyguard, Caliber. Follow along as Team Cal faces the psychic war that plagues the core realms. Rushing through this deep labyrinth, Caliber, you have beside you the spitting image of yourself, rushing with you down to reach the location in which Dr. Cal is at within that laboratory. As you go down the path in which you didn't take before, you find yourself wrapping around and then downward down this decline until you reach this large domed chamber that you see inside, holding on to what looks like the corpse of a Nugonian is Proto. He's on his knees, and you see Zareen is there and is looking down at the ground in front of Proto at nothing. You don't see the Guardian anywhere, the other Guardian. What do you do?
I was gonna immediately see the Nugonian corpse and immediately think it's Dr. Cal and pull his gun and start yelling at people about what the fuck did I just walk in on?
Roll me an intellect check. We'll see how stupid you are.
What are you, racist and stupid?
That's 2 plus 4, so let's see.
2 plus 4 is 6.
Yes. God damn it. So, yeah. Cowboy walks in and starts yelling at people.
Wait, so you only got a 6?
Yes.
So you rolled a 2, and you added 4 to it, and you got a 6.
Yes.
Okay.
Caliber is stupid.
Wait. Let's see if you can actually succeed this real quick. Guys, where is my dice? My other dice? I have too many dice here. There they are. Okay. You go inside and you're just about to scream because you see You see a Nugonian that looks like Dr. Cal, but his head is completely split open, and then you remember that Dr. Cal is inside the other chamber that was completely locked, and he couldn't get out.
Oh.
And
Cal's just fucking face palms and walks in. It's like, Proto, why are you in pieces? Why is there a dead Nugonian, and where'd the Guardian go?
The Guardian is... And you hear Zareen say, they're dead. They're gone. And Zareen looks up towards you, and then looks over towards... looks over towards... Callie. Okay. Okay. Takes a step back. Zareen takes a step back and then says, what is going on? What is that? And you see Callie kind of takes a step next to you, Caliber, and doesn't say a word. What do you do?
Oh, Zareen, was it? This is Kali. And Caliber points over his shoulder.
I didn't ask you its name. I asked you what it is. And she looks at you very, very cautiously.
Well, seeing that the Guardian didn't really know what Kali is, I guess I didn't think that you wouldn't either. I can't really remember how to pronounce the actual name, but the name the scientist gives them was the Formless Ones.
She looks at you, and in your head you hear, "Get away from it right now."
Why?
I'm going to kill it.
Why?
It is extremely dangerous. Get away from it now.
I just spent the entire time I've been locked up in that lab trying to free this thing.
Well, you shouldn't
Do you
have
think
freed it.
Listen, whatever it wants to kill Montezelic, we want to kill Montezelic, so we're just gonna let it kill Montezelic.
If you let it kill Montezelic, it's gonna do much worse than that. And
What, become Montezelic?
Proto is looking between you two, and then says, "Are you guys like speaking to each other telepathically or something?"
Yes, I got another voice in my head, Proto.
And then you feel a nudge from behind you, Caliber. It's like, are we going to free my brother or what?
We're gonna free your brother. I'm just trying to de-escalate the situation right now.
De-escalate what? What is going on?
I'll explain it in a bit.
Zareen takes a step forward, is like, Caliber, please move aside.
No, I've already promised this thing that I would free their sibling, and I'm going to. So you stand down and let us pass.
And she looks over at Proto. And then she looks at you. And it seems like she's assessing the situation currently. And then looks down at Proto, is like, Proto, you said that they needed to go inside there to learn all they could about what is in... Well, Dr. Cal needed to go inside there to learn all that he could to go to understand, but also that Caliber was inside there on the other side. That's what Fia had explained. Why did you know that there was something like that inside there? And Proto looks over, is like, I'm still confused. Did you get cloned or something?
No, this is an entirely different... Well, not entirely different. Callie took my form because I couldn't exist outside.
You see, he leans over, is like, I am Callie. And it sounds like you when he's speaking, because he looks like you. And Proto's just like, Callie, and why are you Caliber? Is it alright if I show them what I could do?
Go ahead.
He looks over at Proto. And in a split second, he changes into Proto. And Proto just is like, huh. And you see, he like stops for a second. And as soon as he stops, he like, Callie kind of reels back. And he's just like, whoa. What is this? This is weird. What are you? And Proto says, I am Proto. And it's like, whoa. Yeah, that guy right there has like two personalities inside there. But I feel like I just took on the personality of the other person inside there. Huh.
Wait. What? What do you mean there's two personalities?
Well, there was... Okay, want to explain, Proto? Or should I explain? And Zareen, you see Zareen has her eyes locked on Callie at this moment.
Zareen? I'm going to see where this goes before you do anything, please.
And Proto looks over, is like, is that you? And he's like, I'm still Callie, but I have all the memories of Theric inside my mind. And Protos is like, right, Theric, uh-huh. And he nods for a second, he's like, this is very awkward. And he kind of starts to move backwards a little bit.
Wait, who's Derek?
Theric. Sorry. Theric. Proto's body. His body, the corpse that was used, his name was Theric.
Wait, if you copied him, and you said that there's another personality inside of Proto. Proto, is your body still alive?
It recently just came back, like, literally only, like, I don't know, maybe 10, 20 minutes ago. It was when the Guardian cleansed me.
Well,
Yeah,
for
it seems like Theric is stuck inside Proto's subconscious.
well, for now, let's focus on the original problem of bringing Kali's sibling and Dr. Cal.
Yeah, can we
Proto-
free? Can we free them? Please?
Yeah.
And Proto looks over, is like, and Zareen says, Proto, do not do that. And he looks over, is like, I shouldn't do that. Why not? Wait, let me see if I could figure that out. I can't. Were you created by it? And Proto just stares at him. Begins to and Callie begins to walk over. As he walks over, he's like, did it create you? And you see he's getting angry. And then Zareen goes and steps between him and Proto.
Kali, calm down, please.
That thing. Not only did they take this poor man's corpse and use it to create that thing right there, but that thing is tied to the thing that has been keeping me inside there this entire time. Zareen stands there, and you could see that she's ready to do something if anything happens. What do you do, Caliber?
Kali, remember the contract.
I remember the contract. I remember I want to kill
Montezelic.
Montezelic. I know. Montezelic needs to be dealt with. I understand that.
Proto isn't working for Montezelic.
But it helped Montezelic.
I kinda didn't know that, but still.
I am not going to open the door for you. I'm sorry, Caliber. This is the best way to protect Dr. Cal. Montezelic wants him. Montezelic won't be able to get into there. The only people that could get into there would be me and you.
Yeah, we still need to have a conversation about that. But
Well,
right now... So, Kali, could you step away from Proto real quick?
fine. And you see he begins to step away.
Thank you.
As he steps away, Zareen looks over towards Proto and is like, and nods to Proto. and then just looks at you, Caliber. What are you gonna do?
Caliber is gonna take a very deep breath because he's just completely freaking not understanding the situation and not really wanting to fight anything.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. Now, how about we have a group talk about what the hell is going on here? Because clearly I'm out of the loop on why the freaking Guardian is dead, because it's the second one in this one trip, and I'm pretty sure those guys are supposed to be immortal. Why is Frodo all beaten to hell, and why is there a dead Nugonian?
Zareen steps up and is like, I'll explain everything. And she begins to explain to you that when you guys were inside the thing, Dr. Joel came in and came to attack, but before that, Proto was being difficult, and Thea basically had to disarm Proto's body parts and then try to cleanse him, and then that's what happened with this new revelation coming forth, and then Dr. Joel came in, and then Dr. Joel touched Thea, and something happened to where she died, but right before she died, she extended her hand out, and literally Dr. Joel's head got cleaved in half by energy.
Huh. So, well, that explains a lot, but how did the Guardian die?
From Dr. Joel touching her. I'm assuming it was some kind of siphoning effect, and her energy was depleted from all the other times that she was using her abilities.
Well, at least now I know why the sword disappeared mid-conversation. Okay. Now it's your turn to explain things, Proto.
Zareen looks over, Proto looks over, and Zareen is like, wait. Someone's coming. And
Elder still has his pistol out.
You hear footsteps. It sounds like multiple people coming through. And as they come through, you see walking down is what looks like multiple Nugonians walking inside, all in uniform. And as they look around, they eye up everyone. Caliber, I'd like you to roll me a discipline will check.
Dokie. Oh no, that's an 8.
Okay. Suddenly,
discipline again.
Caliber, as you look at them and you see one of their eyes locks onto you, everything goes black. Dr. Cal.
Yep. I
Sorry.
guess I've been looking through those research.
Sorry for the delay.
No, it's fair. I've kind of like brought out Sylvie, and like sometime early when whatever was going on, I was probably like, "Hey, Sylvie, are you down with me copying these codexes to you? I think they have some useful information."
She responds, yes.
Well, be on the lookout. These might try to counter-hack you, judging by who might have these. And I just like pull out like the first one I can get out of the box, and I guess you kind of tap them back to back, if I remember correctly, for codexes.
Okay.
And I just start transferring a few until they're gone.
Okay, you begin to transfer. This takes some time. You're wondering.
Weird.
You're wondering what's
Yeah.
taking so long, and then you hear Uno, since you've called this
This one's Uno,
Cantorite Uno.
Yep.
They like look at you, and it's like, what do you think is taking so long?
I hope they didn't run into any of Monty's goons. And I like shoot those like couple of texts I sent to Caliber that are in like the little chat here. Just, hey, what's going on? You dead? And hey, guys. And then I guess I don't get a response because
Nope.
of reasons.
No response.
They're not talking to me, and I don't have a way to get in contact with your brother. So that's all I can do.
You don't have a way? Don't you Nugonians have some kind of telepathic link to each other?
That is only these Monty Zedek guys. I don't want to access that network. I don't think I could if I tried, right? Long story short, I think a god set me up with a firewall to that.
And you can't open this door unless you have the access to do so.
It's a different god, I think.
This is very unfortunate. I didn't want to be stuck talking to you.
I thought Dr. Cal like honestly looks up and he looks a little sad. He's like, "Oh, what? I mean, I know I'm not good at conversation. But, okay." And he just kind of looks down at Sylvie after copying all this like information. Like, "Hey Sylvie, anything useful in there?" And I typed this out.
You type that out? She responds.
Yeah, she said she likes that more. So I'll type it out when we can.
She responds, define useful.
Is there anything that can be gained from this? That goo. There's no way to make a synthetic replacement, I would assume. Is there any way to fuck with Monty with this stuff? Is there a way to reverse effects? That would mess with Monty.
There may be a way to reverse the effects.
How would that happen?
You would need to create an antidote. But
Does that require...
but it would require a lot of helpers, workers, because you'd need to also match it with the DNA of each individual in which has been affected.
Something we should tell Core Command.
Or you could do it and then become a hero and have an amazing reputation throughout all of the pillars.
I already have a pretty good reputation.
Not that great.
I think. Sylvie is like looking at like Tet's net and it's like, God, they don't like this guy. Well, the original question still stands. Do we need more of their blood to do it?
To
Or
reverse
is there
it,
ways to do it? Yes.
potentially.
Is there any synthetic replacement for it? Not in that research?
From what I can tell, we may need to go to their origin.
What do you mean, to their origin? You mean the blown up planet?
Yes.
What would be there of use?
Whatever created them to be birthed from their planet.
So something. Wait. Something created them? Or do you mean just gods in general?
Something created them.
Hey, Uno, do you have any idea who created your species?
No. Why would I know that?
I mean,
I've literally been in here my
Okay.
entire life. They took me when I was
Right.
born.
Right. I'm sorry.
All I know is that I know where I was born. I know what my people are in my very essence.
You are a formless. Yes, that makes sense.
I don't like that name.
What is the right name?
I am a Cantorite.
Cantorite. That's what it was. I'm sorry. I have to. Your species' relations to names is weird to me. I understand it's the whole thing.
Yeah, and what about Nugonian, huh?
I'm not saying our species is good. I've met our species. We definitely have issues. And I just kind of point to the entire place we're in.
Okay, well, I'm getting concerned that your ally probably wasn't strong enough to be able to handle what is going on outside.
Do you fear Tally is not strong enough to be able to hold on what's outside? Did I say that right? I do not think I said that right.
It depends on how many forms he's acquired.
Well, if he's out there, you should at least have caliber. You only have the one form you have right now, correct?
This is just me.
So that is the only form you have currently.
This isn't a form.
Or
It is just me.
can you... So you cannot take my form through the glass?
I
You mean
cannot.
the glass down?
No, I cannot. Something's blocking it. I have the urge to, and it's a constant urge. So why don't you just get that thing back on so I can't see you anymore? Because I don't want to fucking look at you.
Caliber goes up to the button that would turn the screen back on.
Dr. Cal?
I imagine Dr. Cal. Sorry, I'm thinking if I need Caliber to do it,
Yeah.
and I just press the button, and I imagine it doesn't do anything.
No, it doesn't do anything.
I need Caliber on the other side for it to do anything.
Gosh, fuck! And you see, you look, He's just freaking out. He's like, this is like torture, you don't understand.
Well, I'm sorry. You should have said something about this while Caliber was still in the room.
I didn't think he'd take so long. He's a damn Redicon, isn't he?
I think so. It's just, I don't know. It has some connection to an Ungonian, I heard. I don't know. His family tree might be weird. I mean, hell, technically I'm part yin, but that doesn't really show up. And I just kind of go over, is there something to, like, cover the glass?
Is there something to cover the glass? No, there's nothing to cover the glass.
Is there something to cover Cal himself?
I mean,
Can I get behind something?
There is a blanket. It's a small blanket.
Should just like put the blanket up as best I can to cover myself.
Okay. You do that. As you do that, we're gonna go back over to Mr. Caliber and his whole shindig right now. Okay, Caliber. Art thou there?
Yes, I'm here.
Perfect. You are in a black space. Everything's black. And then suddenly you see this faint light that begins to shine above you. As it shines above you, it looks like it is some kind of green light. And as it begins to lower down to you, you hear a voice. The voice of your mentor. Oh. It seemed your training did not pay off. You left without truly mastering your own mind. I'll give you another chance. And you see a hand reach down to you, Caliber. Join back up with the Order. And fight alongside us.
So, you're giving me the same offer as last time?
I had to pull some strings in order to do so. You'd be a valuable resource.
So how do I know that this is a Hugh talking and not Monty?
Because if this were Monty, you wouldn't even be alive at this point.
So, you took all of your other trainees and joined up with Monticello.
You have to choose the paths that will bring you the greatest success. What Montezelic is doing is part of a greater plan. He has shown us this.
But isn't his plan trying to turn everybody into an Egonian?
No. No. It's just a distraction.
If that's just a distraction, then what was the weird tubes of genetic altering goop I saw in there?
I don't know what you're talking about exactly, Caliber. But I can't.
Oh.
I know that we need you. For the next stage of everything.
Well, if Monty's not telling you anything, I don't like to be left in the dark about jobs. Something that you taught me.
Come on.
And if you didn't know about the...
You're working for a core command who has so much that they conceal.
Yeah. And you don't think I'm not going to do anything about that?
What are you going to do by yourself?
Who said it was by myself? Core Command's already splitting itself apart. Or did the almighty Monty not tell you anything about that either? Seeing that according to most people, that it was their idea.
I take it you're not going to join.
Nope. Don't like being left in the dark. Caliber gestures around himself, quite literally in this case. But frankly, I don't want to fight you either. And I don't think Monty has the best interest in mind. And frankly, I'd rather not get myself killed going into something I don't understand. And frankly, Monty leaves too many things in the dark for me to even want to join. Plans on plans on plans. And only they know what's going on. I don't like that.
Fine then. Then I'm sorry. Caliber. And suddenly everything goes dark. Once more. And then your eyes begin to open up. And as your eyes open up, you find yourself strapped down, bound up to a bed, a metallic bed, and you look up above you. There are lights that are shining near you, and you see a tube behind you with what looks like the goop inside of it. and there are tubes that like come out of it and into the binds on your, like, all across your arms, across your stomach, and across your legs. um sorry. You see before you steps up a Nugonian, and as they look down at you, you see their face, and they smile, and they say, "So I guess that didn't work, hmm?"
Oh, are you talking about the whole little second chance at joining thing?
Yes, I personally don't care either way, but there could be benefits to having you as you are now. But since you won't come willingly, perhaps it's time to make it so that you can come willingly.
You want me that badly? I'm gonna take that as a compliment. And then tell you to fuck off.
First thing first. I have a question for you. If you answer my question, I will answer a question that you might have for me. Completely truthfully and honestly. I don't want to probe you. I want this to be a dialogue. Do you agree to this, Caliber?
Well, every time I've been probed or been in a probing situation, it hasn't really gone well for anybody. Seriously, I'm pretty sure I killed 5 people last time I got probed.
Alright, well, would you mind if I post my question to you? It's not about Dr. Cal or anything.
Shoot.
The question I have for you is, who is Zareen?
Honestly, don't know. I never remembered her name until I worked in there with Frodo.
He looks at you, and then he says, "Alright, I can see that you've answered honestly. Do you have a question for me now?"
Let's see. So many questions. Let's see. What's y'all's big plan? So so many layers to it. I can't figure out where it's going to go or where it's going to end. Where one plan starts and the other ends. Just so many.
I see, so you want to know the big picture. Is that it?
Well, yeah. You'll keep talking about this. Oh, it's about the big picture, the greater good. But yet all I see is destruction and chaos half the time.
You think that I'm doing this for the greater good?
Greater good of y'all's... of Monteselic's weird little fanatic cult, maybe.
Yeah.
But...
yeah. He leans over
seriously.
and he says to you, the big plan, the big picture is for this entire dynasty to fall and crumble. And for something else to take place. And you see he smiles at you. It's like, And he leans up. And he looks over towards what looks like, when you look over towards where he's looking, you see another Nugonian. And the other Nugonian is sitting down. And you see their head kind of slouched over. And the closer you look at it, I'd like you to roll me a perception check.
15.
The closer you look at it, it looks just like him.
Mentor?
Huh? What'd you say?
What'd you say? Okay, Albert Steele's mentor.
Oh no, it's not your mentor. It looks just like the guy that you're talking to. The Nugonian you're talking to.
Oh. Oh.
Just like them.
Is that one of those... I'm just going to look at the one that's been talking to me, and I'm just going to gesture toward that one. Are you a bunch of formless ones?
You look at him, and he shifts into you.
Of course y'all are.
I'm surprised you didn't catch on. Caliber. It is I, Callie.
Oh...
And then he begins to walk around and look around the place. I was able to escape the area, but there's something about that Zareen that bugs me. You don't seem to know anything about them.
Yeah, I don't... When it comes to allies' backgrounds, I don't get to learn a whole lot. Just the plans.
Yeah, you're too.
You're
too stupid to ask questions, or ask the
true.
right questions. And you see him shift back into the Nugonian form. But a deal's a deal. You helped free me, so I am going to help take down Montezelic. Unfortunately, I can't free you from here.
There's always a catch to these kind of things, isn't there?
Yes. You're lucky that I was able to find you. Or else you would have been changed into one of them. Interesting.
So they are turning people into Nigonians. Oh,
Of course.
great.
You obviously did not learn anything from the chamber.
No, I knew. I just didn't really know for sure.
You didn't really accept
Apparently.
it.
Yeah, I just didn't like the idea of people getting turned into Nigonians, I guess.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go see if I could find Montezelic. Or maybe I can find a way to get to my brother, because I need him. But that damn Zareen is protecting Proto. And I can't get into Proto's mind.
Yeah, you probably can't get through the digital half of it, can you?
Can I ask you something? Is
What's up?
Proto probable?
Is proto-probable.
Has Dr. Cal probed him before?
Yeah. Damn it. I did.
Do you want to roll a lore check?
Shit. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna switch to speaker.
Oh, you can't hear me? Dr. Cal?
Now I can.
Okay, perfect. You can hear me. Yeah, so do you wanna do you remember if Proto has been probed before?
Oh, yeah. Halber knows fully well that Proto can be probed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but I just don't think it's a good idea to let Callie probe him.
So what are you gonna say?
Okay. Callie, listen. Last time I saw Proto get probed, he almost killed, it almost killed the Nugonian that was probing him.
Oh. I see. So you're saying I need to have a stronger effect. So I should find a stronger prober.
Listen, you have my memories. You know exactly what truly happened to that person that nearly got killed. You know you've seen what's inside of his head through my vision. Even though it blinded me.
Oh, you're talking about Dr. Cal. That was when you entered into Dr. Cal, not Proto. Jeez, you're mixing everything up, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. Or me probing things kind of go hand in hand, so... Either way, that thing was inside of Proto.
Whatever is inside of Proto is the thing that kept me inside there. I know that for sure. But Zareen is protecting Proto for some reason.
Yeah, because Proto has nothing to do with your capture. Proto is innocent in that regard. He has no control over that.
It doesn't matter. He is a pawn. It's just like these Nugonians. Don't you understand, Caliber? Proto is just like the Nugonians. They are working together. They have the same plan.
So you're saying that Proto wants mass genocide?
I'm not sure exactly what Proto wants. I just know that Proto follows something beyond him. And it is the same thing that this Montezelic follows. That damned sin. Alright.
You never really did tell us anything about the sin.
The sin was more so on my brother's side of things, but he told me some things about what the sin would do. The sin would also be the one that would extract the blood from us. And pain. But my brother always had a soft spot for it. I just didn't understand why. I want to understand, but I also want to destroy it. I'm gonna go see what I can find. You stay here. And he just walks away into the darkness. And with that, Dr. Cal.
You know, I know they're supposed to be evil or something, but I really like them. I still think we made a good decision. Okay, back to character.
You like them?
Did I not say that Dr. Cal believes all things should be free regardless of danger?
Yeah.
That's one of his character flaws. He likes freedom for all. Even if that means dangerous people. Yeah, Dr. Cal is just kind of sitting there. And he's like coding on Sylvie, trying to get that evolving code that he wanted to put in her.
Okay, go ahead and roll me.
He has nothing better to do.
Go ahead and roll me a coding check.
I'm just like typing to Sylvie. Hey Sylvie, I'm gonna try getting that evolving code I was working on. Because I don't know if she knows. I assume she does. Coding is knowledge, so I can use resourceful.
Yes.
So that's one use of resourceful. 10, 12, 22, 22 plus 6, 28.
28?
Yes.
Alright, 28.
I rolled fairly low.
You go to check this stuff out, to like check out her coding. And then you notice something. That there is an additional there are like multiple additional lines of code, and you see that it has already been done.
Ah, you're able to complete it yourself, Sylvie.
The closer you
Quite
look,
proud of you.
The closer you look at it, you already had the code that you're going to like put in. This looks more efficient than what you were going to put in.
Is this from you, Sylvie?
No, it's from Proto.
From Proto? When did he add this?
When you weren't holding me.
God.
She puts a she puts a sad face emoji.
Hey, I wanted to make sure you had someone around that you could talk to.
Maybe I wanted to talk to you.
I was passed out.
You could still move your fingers when you're passed out.
Okay, Matt. Are you telling me Dr. Cal sleep types? Is that the lore we're going for? Because I'm down. Because it would make sense. Dr. Cal is just like, well, still. Does that mean you got access to all of your memories? Because I think I was only able to put in half of them.
I have access to all my memories.
Well, that is good. You don't have that connection to whatever Proto does, right?
Connection to? Question mark.
The white space, what did Frodo call him? The benefactor?
No response.
Sylvie, just tell me. I was trying to make you without using benefactor code. So it's a little disappointing.
Then you
he does.
Then you're going to have to delete what Proto made.
Would you be fine with me deleting that and redoing it?
Maybe.
Sylvie, I'm not going to erase your code without your permission.
Sure.
No. Okay. Dr. Cal erases the code because he does not trust Benefactor. And he specifically wanted to mate Sylvie on his own. That was like actually a thing. He would be depressed if the Benefactor's the one who did his magnum opus on him.
Deletes.
I know.
Deletes it, and it seems like you're deleting a very, very efficient code.
It pains Dr. Cal as he goes. But he needs to do this. This is his own personal thing.
You delete it. As you delete it, you begin to input the code that you were going to put in before. And you input it. As soon as you input it, you hear...
What was that?
You look back and you see the door has opened.
Sylvie, you didn't do that, right? And I pull the blanket off of myself.
With that, we're going to end the session there.
Okay, perfect.
Sorry, Dr. Cal, you didn't get much time in that one. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. But I did ask the question if the benefactor did it because that honestly would piss off Dr. Cal. That's like when Liam did the building of fucking what's his name right now? It's not Buddy anymore.
119.
119. When he did the code, he built 119 in 30 minutes. It's the exact same problem. It's his other character flaw.
Yeah.
He wants to get shit done himself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Also, he does not trust the benefactor.
Yeah.
I wonder why. It's not like we just got a big explanation of why not to trust them.
Uh-huh. Exactly. Mm-hmm. All right. Well,
yeah.
A lot is going down.
Yeah, a lot has going down.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's a huge block of time that you guys don't know what just happened. I mean,
no, that's all going to be.
You got a little bit from what Callie was explaining, but yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh no.
Yeah. So
I mean,
next
session.
Next time. Next session, I gotta remember to freaking up discipline.
All right. Well, both of you are going to get
16?
18 CP.
18.
Woohoo, 18 this time.
18 CP, and thank you all for listening to entry 30 of the Doctor. Things are interesting, and things are getting further deeper with so many different things going on. Who knows how this is going to end? Who knows how this is going to end?
Become a singularity.
We'll see.
That's a possibility. That's a real possibility.
All right.
Sylvie is definitely going to become a singularity.
Thank you all for listening to The Doctor, Entry 30, and if death comes to you, may you be reborn in power. End credits. I thank you for listening to The Doctor. Be sure to check out the official New Age campaign, now releasing here on the podcast and streaming bi-weekly Tuesdays on Twitch. A link will be found in the description of this entry. And if you want to be reborn yourself, you can subscribe as a Chosen to access Chosen creation and exclusive Codex entries. Until next time, travelers, be safe, stay safe, and if death comes to you, may you be reborn in power.